Hey guys, how's it going? This is John in the mudroom. So listen, man, I've had a lot of stuff come down the pipe. Like I see a lot of posts. I had a phone call from somebody the other day. I'm not going to mention names ever, but um, I had a phone call, and this person says to me, "Isn't it shitty how Trump is trying to keep us from voting?" I was like, "Wow." I'm like, "Hmm." I don't think that's so much the case, guys. Um, and so I gave her a big long explanation, and you know, she was very quiet on the other end. And and then I wake up this morning, and there's a post on Facebook saying, some stuff about how Trump's trying to keep us from voting again. And the thing is I haven't posted anything on Facebook in a long time. Well, I think every once in a while I'll post one thing, but not a lot. I'm on there just kind of looking around, I guess trolling if that's what it's called. But I just kind of check shit out and see what news is out there and what videos are out there to watch. I watch a lot of the speeches. I watch a lot of the news. Or the secretary or the news secretary lady. I'm not good on names, guys. I'm not the smartest tool in the shed. I don't know all the stuff. I don't know everybody's freaking names. I know what they do, and I've watched them, and I listen, and I pay attention, and I do what I wish a lot of people would start to do in this country is have some fucking critical thinking, dude. Really, seriously, because all this bullshit about Trump, keep trying to keep us from voting, and oh my God, that's not the case. That's not what's happening here. What's going on here is Trump wants it to be a fair election. If you have think about this, you have mail-in ballots, okay? How often do you hear of somebody stealing mail out of the mailbox? Okay, now put us into a situation where we are right now, where everything's in turmoil. Okay, do you, honest to God, do you think that they're not going to put people out there to start? There's really going to be people out there going to fucking steal mail out of the mailboxes. Does that make sense? That's not fair. That's not a fair election across the board. And no matter who wins, imagine this. Check this out. If you have these mail-in ballots, right? And I'm sorry for the air conditioner in the back, but you have these mail-in ballots, okay? Now, the left is pushing for these mail-in ballots really, really bad, okay? So you go through it fine. Trump gives in, hypothetically, and says, fine, we'll have mail-in ballots. Now Trump wins. Could you imagine? Could you just imagine the fuckery that's going to go on? Oh my God, it's going to be a shit show from hell. There's going to be demands of impeachment because he cheated and this and that and that and this. And so if you eliminate the part that can be fraudulent, right, which is the mail-in part, that can be very fraudulent. How many times do people's social security checks get stolen? I mean, back in the day, that's when they mailed them in. I don't know what they do nowadays. Automatic deposit. All that kind of bullshit that goes down. You want to take that chance? I don't want to take that chance. I want to walk in somewhere and cast my vote, regardless if it's, if it matters or it doesn't matter, if it's counted or not counted. I mean, who knows? The electoral vote. I don't know all the stuff. But what I do know is common sense and rationality. I do know that very well. And so, guys, if you have these mail-in ballots and Trump wins, there's going to be it's going to be fucked off. Now, on the flip side of that, right? If you do the mail-in ballot and Trump loses, and then all of a sudden on the right, everyone goes, dude, look, that's not fair. That something happened. Da, 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 da. Then you have the left accusing everybody else of being racist, and we want our racist president in office, which is so fucked up. It's just not fair, guys. And that's what the thing is. It's not about right or left or up or down or anything like that. It's about what's fair and what's right and the way we've always done it. Sure, coronavirus. Okay, fine. You know, they're saying, oh, the coronavirus. You're gonna go stand in line at the polling booths and you're gonna get coronavirus all of a sudden. Well, no, motherfuckers. That's not the fucking case. Okay, and it doesn't have to be the case. There's a way to do it. You can go sit out in Walmart. Yeah, you're packed in there like sardines, dude. It's all good. Wear a mask. The mask is supposed to be the be-all, end-all, like, fucking thing, right? It's supposed to really take that shit down. If everyone's wearing a mask, everyone's social distancing, what's the difference? Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't make sense to do a mail-in ballot. Does anybody else get that? And Trump is not. Let me repeat this again, guys. Let me repeat it one more time for the people in the back. Trump is not trying to keep us from voting. Do you understand that? What's going on here? The left is trying to get it to where they can fucking forge it, make fraud out of it, do whatever the fuck they can make it. They can swing it their way. They got an agenda. They got an agenda that needs to be met, and they're going to do what they have to do to meet it. That's what's going on here, guys. Trump, you know, they wrote up this bill, and I watched the news conference that Trump was speaking at. I watched the news conference. I watched the questions being asked by the reporters and Trump answering them. Okay, and what I got from this was the left, they wrote this bill. The left wants $3 billion for the U.S. Postal Service. Trump's not going to give them the $3 billion. And if he has to hold up, let me say this again too. If he has to hold up my money or anybody else's money, I'm good. If you've got to hold up, I don't want to speak for anybody else. I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry. I'll speak for myself. If Trump's going to hold up my part of the stimulus to ensure that there's not $3 billion infused into the USPS, that who knows where that money's going to go? It could go to helping out these other cities that have been burnt to the ground. I don't know. It's going to go to the mail-in ballots, guys. They're going to put it towards getting those mail-in ballots out. If he has to hold up my money, Mr. President, if you ever get to see this, keep my money. I'm good. I mean, it is what it is, dude. I would rather the short-term sacrifice for the long-term gain. And that long-term gain is keeping our voting privileges as tight and as accurate and as honest as we know how to. I understand nothing's perfect, guys. Nothing's perfect. I get it. I totally understand. I'm not naive to that point, but my God, this is ridiculous. It's a fucking stupid ass comment to say that Trump's trying to keep us from voting. Do your research. You got the Google box just like I got the Google box. Everybody's got a fucking Google box in their home. Google the shit. Watch the news conferences. He's got everything out in the open. He's got everything on his sleeve. He's telling you everything. You know, the media is the worst part of the whole deal. You know, the worst, and everybody said that. You know, everybody said media is the worst part of the whole thing, man. I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed in the fact that we have a nation full of able-bodied, mentally all there people that are able to think for themselves and should be able to decipher bullshit, should be able to give somebody a fair shake when it comes down to how something's interpreted, how something was said, whether it was a statement or a question. You know, how things are explained. Trump's not trying to keep us from voting. He's trying to make sure that the American people as a whole, left and right, guys, black, brown, yellow, purple, green, I don't give a fuck. The American people, every single last human being in this country, every last human being in this country has a way to vote that is as secure as he can possibly make it. Can you understand that? Can you get it? It's crazy, guys. Come on. We're smarter than that. I've got faith in our people, in our humanity, in our whole society. I got faith in that we can all come together and we can think and we can be rational, logical, okay? And we can come together on so many issues because at the end of the day, we all want the same thing. We want to be safe, secure, and we all want to earn a living. I saw a thing the other day. It said, I don't know, by AOC. Oh, this was great. Don't quote me on the tweet, okay? It said something like, we don't need billionaires need us, or billionaires would need us, we don't need them, whatever the case was, okay? I forget, something about that. Guess what? Yeah, we do. We need the billionaires, and the billionaires need it. It's an equal thing, dude. Some people are built to run companies, to multitask like nobody's ever multitasked before, to keep everything organized, to keep everything on target, to know exactly what you're talking about. Some people have that interest. Other people don't. It's just the way that it is. I didn't make the rules. Just playing the game best I can. That's the truth. Some people don't have the interest. Like some people don't have the interest to be a musician. Some people don't have the interest to, some people don't have the interest to go be a union iron worker and build America and help be a part of the whole creation, Some people don't have that. Some people just have the interest. They want to go be professional gamers online. That's their drive. That's their passion. That's their motivation. Some of them are successful at it. And that's okay. But the statement that she made is fucking stupid. Because without the people that have the ideas to build these businesses, you don't get to fucking go to work. You don't get to go to work. And the fact that she said that, employees should own the companies, nah, motherfuckers. Here's the deal. Let's take, I don't know, there's a million people. Just Sam Walton at Walmart. I was just telling a story yesterday about Sam Walton. So we'll take Sam Walton at Walmart. Maybe not the best, and I'm sure somebody out there is going to be like, oh, that guy, I can't believe you said that. Well, I don't know. I'm just coming up with a name off the top of my head that just has a great big, humongous business. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Okay? Don't read into it. It's not that big of a deal. But let's take Sam Walton at Walmart, for instance. He put everything that he had on the line, used all of his money, all of his insurances, pays all of his employees, pays their health insurance, pays this and that and that and this and this and this and that and that and that and that. He is responsible for keeping his investors happy. He is responsible for the ups and downs and all arounds, for keeping, I believe Walmart is a public business company, I think. I'm not sure. But if it is, he's responsible for all. At the end of the day, when he lays down his head at night, he's responsible. When he gets sued by, however many stores he has, times however many employees, times however many work-related accidents, I don't know what all that averages out to be, but every time he gets sued by one employee, guess who's responsible? Yeah, he's got insurance, sure. But guess what happens with insurance rates? They go up. And guess what happens when insurance rates go up? Well, prices of shit got to go up. He's got to make the money up somewhere. He can't lose money. That doesn't make sense. Nobody would have anywhere to go to work. I mean, come on, guys. It makes sense. We do. We need each other. Do you understand? God damn. We need each other, guys. We need the billionaires. We need the worker bees. We need the entrepreneurs of small business. We need that together. All of us together. I'm a worker bee, dude. You know, sure, I also have a gourmet popcorn company. Sure. It's not doing nothing right now. All the special events are gone. Guess what I'm doing? I'm probably going to work for one of the richest man in America. Probably, maybe even the world. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to work for that billionaire. And I'm going to make $15 an hour. Like everybody else there. But you know what I'm going to do differently? And let's face it, dude. Let's face this shit, okay? Let's be real about this. Amazon, when you go to work in their warehouse, they hire anybody and everybody, dude. Anybody and everybody, because here's the thing. The turnover rate is so huge. People get in there like, oh, it's too hard. I quit. Those are the people that don't have the drive to be a billionaire. They get the idea, like they like the idea. Like, oh, it's a great idea, let's be a billionaire. But you don't have the drive and the motivation or the wherewithal to do and to navigate that whole situation, that whole adventure to be a millionaire. You don't, you know, it just, whatever. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into Amazon. I'm going to work my way up because I have that drive. Just because I have to start at the bottom doesn't mean that I don't have a drive, guys. What I do is not who I am. What I do is not who I am. I know I've got some great ideas. I know that what I can do can be successful. But I don't got the money to make it all happen like that, because it is freaking expensive, guys. You know, and that's what plagues a lot of people. You work harder. I'll get it. I'm going to get it. I'll get to where I want to be. I'm not going to get there by sitting on the couch. I won't get there by sitting on the couch, guys. I won't get there by just, being mediocre. I'm not going to get there by being mediocre. Neither will anybody else. Neither will anybody else. You have to be exceptional. If you want something, there is nothing. If you want something, you go get it and you make it happen for yourself. Is it going to be easy? Is it going to be handed to you? Hell no. Nothing's handed to you. You shitting me right now? And not a damn thing going to be handed to you or made easy for you. Everybody's going to be that new kid on the block trying to get in where they fit in. The people that have already been there doing that, they're not going to make it easy. Everybody has the opportunity here. Everybody. Nobody is being held back or repressed or anything like that, guys. It's the way it is. And, we're all faced with our certain challenges in life, dude. We're all faced with them. I'm not perfect. I got my own challenges. I just, as a matter of fact, I just have a challenge right now. It just happened in the last few days. My truck had to go in the shop, and it ain't cheap. It's not cheap. It's not, and when I say not cheap, I'm not talking $1,000 or $800 or $15 or, I'm talking. It's not cheap. It's good. It's a lot of money. I don't got it. I got some of it. But I'm in the pandemic like everybody else. I'm not making any money, really. Am I crying about it? Am I sitting back going, oh, well, I guess I'm not going to be able to get... No, fuck no, dude. You try harder. You do what you have to do. You get out there and you work. If I have to go mow lawns, I don't care. I don't care, dude. I don't give two shits. I'm going to get a job at Amazon. You got a good job at Amazon in the warehouse working way up. Good, do it. That's the way you should do it. You got something to brag about. Like I started out $15 an hour and I worked my way up to 150,000 a year. That's bragging rights right there, if you ask me. You know, get out there and make it happen. You want something, guys. There's nothing stopping you but you. No one's stopping you but you. Not a single soul. Remember, I've said it before if you watched my other video. We are ultimately the masters of our destiny. We are. And we are the masters of our destiny. We are able to do anything that you want to do. We are able to. Anything we want to do, we can go do it. There's nobody stopping us. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? You want it bad enough? Excuse me, but so that's about, I don't know, guys. Listen, I don't know who I've touched out there. Maybe nobody, maybe everybody, maybe just some people, and that's cool with me. But the one thing I need everyone to understand where I'm coming from is a fair shake. A fair shake across the board. I'm not talking about a fair shake just for the right or a fair shake just for the left or a fair shake just for those people over there, a fair shake for those people over there. I'm talking about fair shake as America, as a collective, as a whole. Guys, America as a team. As a team. There's enough here for everybody to achieve everything that they want. There's enough here. Stop making excuses about why you can't get it. Start making an excuse about how you can get it. Start making a plan about how you can get it. Stop making excuses why you can't get it and start making a plan about how you can get it. Put a plan together, execute on your plan, make shit happen for yourself. Nobody is going to hand it to you. Okay, guys? Please understand that. Donald Trump, our president, he has done, done a lot, man, what I see. And if that makes me a Donald Trump supporter, if that's what pigeonhole someone's got to put me in, hey, whatever, dude. I don't really care. I don't. Whatever. Only because that might not necessarily be the truth across the board. I'm so splintered everywhere, But the one thing I'm not splintered on is the fact that I know. I don't think I guess. I know that there's enough here in this United States of America for everybody to come together as a team and achieve everything that the individual wants to achieve. If you want to achieve it, you'll achieve it. If all you want to do is achieve sitting on the couch, if that's what you want to achieve, hey, dudes, go achieve it. Dudettes, go achieve it. Go do your thing. Whatever. Don't look at me to pay for you. Don't go on TV saying, oh, you owe me something. No, motherfuckers, I don't owe you nothing. Anybody. And then my phone rings. And that's my daughter. Well, I'm not gonna, because, I'll call her back in a second. But, nobody owes anybody. Nobody's bigger and better and badder than anybody. Everybody is a fucking team, guys. If we have that mentality of a team and human beings that can come together, we're the most destructive. We are the most destructive mammal. I guess we're mammals on this planet. We're the most destructive things on this planet, guys. We have taken this planet of beauty and have absolutely desecrated it. Absolutely, it's fucked. We're destructive, guys. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. I don't want to be destructive. I don't want to be known as destructive. I want to be known as, I don't know, somebody who tried to bring things together and then and has been always a part of the solution and not so much the part of the problem. That's what I want to be known as. That's it. That's exactly it. All right, guys. Listen, like and subscribe, please. I hope you enjoy what you're hearing. All in all, I just want us to be a team. I want this to be a positive place. The mudroom is made to be a positive place, and I am going to try to get some people on and get them in my little studio here. I've actually moved from the house into we have a test shed in the backyard. So it was once a bedroom for the kids. It's all drywalled and can lights and insulated, air conditioners, electrical, a little walk-in closet. It's pretty cool. So I got no more kids at home. So yeah, we moved it from inside the house to out here, and we're just putting it together. It's not completely finished, as you can tell behind me, but we're definitely getting there, and we're gonna try hard to get that done before I get a guest in here. But I think when we do get a guest in here, it's going to be pretty cool. I think it's going to be something that will be fun to listen to. Also, all right, guys, listen. I'm out. This is John with the Mudroom, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you.